they still respect her that much.
Dreamwave. It is now time for your co-main event. And it is for the Dreamwave Wrestling Women's Championship. Introducing first, your challenger. Being irate to my left.
Which left?
From Cedar Rapids, Iowa. She is Maggie Lee. And presenting her opponent from Phoenix, Arizona, she is the center of attention. Your reigning, defending Dreamwave Wrestling Women's Champion, BRITTNIE.
Well, Maggie, in the eyes of some, maybe trying to steal the entrance of the reigning champion a moment ago, as both these competitors coming off of momentum-inducing wins. Maggie defeating J-Rod at Uprising. Brittney, a recent successful title defense against...
Now hold on here. Maggie calling her shot, raising the gold before she's even won it here.
Yeah, that presumptuous thinking can get you into trouble.
Oh, God, well, we're calling for the bell right now. The
Back
match is getting
suplex.
started.
That'll be it. No. I was going to mention Brittney's defeat over Masha Slamovich. Anytime you've done that, you should yell about it from the rooftops. That's impressive as hell.
No doubt that's how contentious the scene is here at Dreamwave, man. Talking about Uprising, the success of that show, not just for the sellout, how the accolades it got, but man, how exciting it was inside of the ring. It's how much talent we have here in the women's division at Dreamwave Wrestling.
Maggie Lee is the recognized #1 contender. Of course, earlier we saw Zeta and Rebecca J. Scott 2 and 3 respectively. Shows you the quality contenders that are all hovering around a chance to be Dreamwave Women's Champion.
Well, and the beautiful arm drags here. We see how important it is. World-class athletes getting it done. Trip there. Wow, a little misdirection. And we saw on Facebook, I believe, the most popular athlete.
Cover here, cover. 2 count.
Brittney Brooks here at Dreamwave Wrestling. That's just the connection that she has with the fans.
Is that what has helped propel Brittney Brooks to being the inaugural champion, or do you attribute it to something else she brings to the table?
Honestly, I really do believe it's her skill, as we've seen so many times inside of the ring, but it is that connection that she has with the crowd. I mean, you saw people taking pics with her when she walked by the guardrail, people slapping high fives, just happy to see her. There's that X factor there that you can't explain, that she has it.
So much is talked about in sports about the paying audience being the 6th man on the court or the 12th on the field, or whatever analogy you want to use that can help inspire and motivate you when you think you're down and out. And perhaps that's what Brittney has.
Yeah, no doubt about that, and we're going to see how far it's going to take her, especially on the outside here. Well, might not be able to take her a long way if she's injured on the outside.
Well, this thing took little time to get down and dirty, as you might expect with the stakes involved.
Oh my God, look at that, into the confetti from the Dreamwave faithful. We see so many little kids here with the confetti, the streamers. Look at this, breaking the count here.
Smart move. Maggie realizes you cannot win the championship on the floor.
Good play. Oh! Well, you want to mention again the chop, how you're not going to be able to win a match with a chop. You are certainly going to be able to inflict punishment, get more inside of the head of your opponent.
Full velocity. Maggie's got height on her as well, And with that leverage of being able to come down, swing down with that head and arm, or with that arm and shoulder, certainly lends itself to the impact and the lasting effects of a chop from the challenger.
It's a delicate dance, though. You don't want to be on the outside too long. You also don't want to end the match there.
Well, she's cognizant of the count, as we talked about. She certainly did her damage and comes up on the upper hand. Oh, I hope that was not an attempt at a pin.
I think it might have been for a second. Well, this certainly isn't. This is just about disrespect. Take a look.
Yeah, perhaps it's mind games. Perhaps it's trying to make a statement.
I don't think that was mind games. I think that was her being PO'd.
Well, what kind of a women's champion, hypothetically, do you think Maggie Lee would make?
I think she'd be a spectacular champion. As a matter of fact, we might be 1 second away from the truth. Very close right there.
Well, we talked earlier that maybe a tenuous relationship with Maggie and Zeta Steele after they were tag team partners.
Face wash, mafia kick, whatever the hell it is in the corner. It's violent. Snapmare.
Into the chin lock. Maggie and Zeta unsuccessful against Miyu Yamashita and Emi Sakura. Do you think that loss may be renting any space in Maggie's head? Is it extra motivation?
It absolutely is. It should be. Every single victory and pinfall loss that you achieve inside of the ring should be getting in your head, man. It's that fuel that drives you. If it doesn't, you shouldn't be inside of the ring. And take a listen here. Well, maybe this is fueling her.
Yeah, this crowd knows who they support. Just the magnetism, the growing fan support. What Brittney Brooks brings to the table is something so much more than just a competitive atmosphere or a moveset. She brings a feeling, a vibe with her that Dreamwave fans have really adopted.
And it's not just that, man. Maggie is so good inside of the ring that you saw the fans that brought the streamers for her. That's all about the respect that she has inside of the ring, that talent.
You're sure she didn't pay someone to do that?
Well, maybe a few of them.
Maggie's such an athletic frame on her. I believe a volleyball background, but you see that long frame, that height, that size. When you think about just the extension of the limbs, you think about the leverage that comes with it. There are so many little things the challenger possesses that gives her a step up on the champion.
Yeah, you're right about that. You want to talk about how Brock Lesnar is a guy whose body was built for wrestling, a wingspan like that. Well, look at Maggie. Look at that. If you're instant, well, first of all, that's not wrestling. That's choking a woman out in the middle rope. But let's say that Maggie is in the middle of the ring, man. The wingspan, the legs, the volleyball body that she's got. She's only a few inches away from breaking up any pinfall attempt.
And it really comes down to also how Maggie will respond to these kickouts and these near falls. Maggie could be champion here tonight, but I defy anyone to tell me it's going to be easy. And it's how Maggie responds that could dictate the result of this matchup. As Brittney looks to battle back, the back kick connects. Pace quickens.
Look at this wheelbarrow here. Oh my God. Deadlift German suplex there. Wow.
Brittney was looking for, cover back to that thought in a minute here. Maggie gets two. Brittney was looking for what's called in Lucha Libre a Casadora. But again, to the point we were making a moment ago, Maggie was able to out-leverage and overpower the champion.
Yeah, and Maggie, like I said, does not give a damn about the crowd. She doesn't care about breaking the rules. Listen, she's encouraging the crowd here to chant Maggie sucks.
Taunting these fans as much as she's taunting the champion.
She's using that hate to fuel her, man. Do it. If it works, do it.
Well, we know Maggie does not suck. She would not be the #1 ranked challenger if she did.
Well, of course not, but Brittney. Well, I don't know if Brittney certainly doesn't suck, and she's not happy.
Brittney comes up swinging as if to say, you give me your best shot now. What have you got in your system still?
A couple of women duking it out in the middle of the ring. Look at that. Brooks driving Maggie down twice.
The inaugural Dreamwave champion looking to continue a history-making reign.
Well, Brooks is holding on. She's inflicting pain. She's dishing it out. She's taking it and looking to defend the title.
And what a testament it is to Brooks that women's championship is so coveted, so highly sought after just these past several months, and only one champion of record. Springs in with the elbow. Champion on top, hooks the leg.
Two.
Near fall.
You're right about that. You know, when Dreamwave came back, I talked We talked about it, how Dreamwave did not want to start a women's division until they knew they could do it right. A few shows went by, and man, they were not just talking to hear themselves talk. They did it right. You're right about that. The first champion, and we see, look at this, we see the level of competition so far.
And now we've got over 24 female athletes knocking on our door that'll be a part of Uprising 2 coming up April 19th, DWTIX.com, and you can also join us here on IWTV Live that night.
Well, Maggie now, we see a couple of standing switches from Brooks and Maggie. Oh!
Maggie slipped through the ropes and BRITTNIE hit face or head first on that top turnbuckle.
Oh my God, speaking of face first, look at the damage.
That could do it! No!
I was ready to ring that bell.
And Maggie was ready to celebrate. You can tell by her reaction, she was not expecting that kick out.
Well, I'm telling you, I know this BRITTNIE Brooks was not expecting the damage to the skull.
Unfortunately, it comes with the territory when you're the champion.
You can train as much as you want inside of the ring. You can know every single reversal. There's only so much you can do when it comes to being kicked right in the face.
And again, the length of those limbs allows Maggie to be on the ground but still swing away at the back and the spine of the champion.
Absolutely, you're right about that. It also allows her to attempt to apply a superplex here, but BRITTNIE fighting out. She's trying to. Both women jockeying for position up top.
It's dangerous territory. This could chart the course of the rest of this match one way or the other.
Brooks, oh my God, she attempted a sunset flip powerbomb. She's able to get her feet.
Yes, she got it.
She got it. 2, no.
BRITTNIE Brooks is woozy. She doesn't have her wits about her, but instincts kicked in.
You're right about
that. And the
that.
powerbomb connected.
That's the thing about wrestling, man. It's not always pretty. Brooks got the job done. The legs did get caught up in the ropes. You gotta wonder if that cost her the victory, though.
It is a struggle in there, but the ones that find a way are the ones that become champions. I'll watch Maggie to the midsection.
Oh, wow. Maggie now, this is amazing. Look at this.
Using the leverage on the official.
My God.
BRITTNIE landed on the referee from that water wheel Alabama slam, call it what you want. I can't picture that being intentional.
Well, Maggie Lee, well, I don't know. She said, you're saying it's not intentional, but she's not wasting any time looking for weapons under the ring.
Well, why would you take out the only person that can declare you the winner and champion? Oh, no.
Oh, come on. The fans now are giving her a chair.
Now we see why.
Come on. Really, that guy gave up his seat?
Maggie not just going to end the title reign.
Oh, come on now. BRITTNIE Brooks has got to hear the steel on the ring now. Come on.
Maggie's
oh,
BRITTNIE on the shelf.
Oh!
Maggie is incensed with being champion. Obsessed.
That's the thing. We're never going to know if she even needed to use the Look at this. A referee sliding in the ring. 2.
That'll do it. Whoa!
Oh, my God.
That's what Maggie's saying.
We were 1 second away from a new Dreamwave Women's Champion.
And after all Maggie Lee just pulled out, to then still come up close, where does her mind go from here?
Well, to the top rope, apparently.
It's high risk.
Calling her shots like Babe Ruth.
Oh, nearly touching the ceiling. But it doesn't help the cause.
Nearly touching her opponent. Nobody home. Both of these women now are damaged from this match.
I think Maggie, she's having trouble catching her breath. She knocked the wind out of herself.
Can't blame her there.
Oh, wait, oh my God, now Maggie just used the referee as a human shield.
Got a second referee down. Oh my God.
What the hell? BRITTNIE Brooks, I think that's this thing won.
How many referees do we have back there?
Now what?
Well, BRITTNIE Brooks has put her opponent away, but it looks like she's not alone in the ring.
Not at all. Zeta causing problems. Oh, and a miscue with Zeta and Maggie.
Oh, these two are no stranger to disruption themselves.
And they're no stranger to failing together. You're not in this match. See you, bye.
Yeah, but Brittney Brooks still has Maggie Lee behind her. A roll up, but no referee to make the pin.
And Maggie got pushed off hard into the corner. And then
Another pinfall.
Is that enough?
2. That's it. Well, it may have taken 2 referees, 3 women, a steel chair, but we still have the most popular Dreamwave Women's Champion, well, the first Women's Champion, but the most popular Dreamwave wrestler of 2023 and beyond.
The saga continues. The one name etched in history continues that reign another day, brick by brick, building a foundation, building a quality, building what will rest, without question, one of the most competitive and talented women's divisions you'll find anywhere on this planet. And it's Brittney Brooks leading that charge, and the old malfunction at the junction between Maggie and Zeta.
Wait a minute.
And the challengers may come to blows all, but they remembered the real prize. They remembered it's all about the Dreamwave Women's title.
Well, you hate to see a match end like that. You especially hate to see this happen afterward. Oh, come on.
No matter what, both reaching for the title at the same time. When you're the champion, you're a marked athlete, no matter who's fighting around you. And here comes some authority with something to say.
I'm not a fan of the methods here tonight, but I am a fan of the passion of the Uprising locker room. So here's what we're gonna do. For the first time ever at Anniversary, we are going to have a co-main event for the Dreamwave Women's Championship. Brittney Brooks will defend the championship against the real deal Zeta Steel and Maggie Lee in a triple threat match.
Oh boy.
Wow. Talk about unpredictable.
But now I almost forgot, however, the night before Anniversary, Uprising 2, Friday, April 19th, we need a main event. So since you guys like to beat the hell out of each other, we're gonna give you guys another shot to do it that weekend. Maggie Lee and Zeta Steel will team up against Brittney Brooks and a partner of her choosing.
Oh, that can cover a lot of ground.
Since Brittney is the champion, Miss Brooks, make all the phone calls you want, invite whoever you want. The choice is yours.
Oh man, now that's gotta make you wonder.
Chief Championship Officer J.C. Castilli making the ruling. It's gonna be April 19th and 20th, our 9th anniversary three-way women's title matchup, and the night before, Brittney Brooks and anyone she wants against Zeta and Maggie. DWTIX.com, DreamwaveWrestling.com, and you know IWTV is going to have it for you as well. But the fever pitch of emotions will be settled on the most important weekend of Dreamwave Wrestling's existence.
Well, like you said, she's going to have a partner of her choice, and think about the territory that covers. The amazing promotion, the depth of the talent roster that we have already, or maybe somebody that we haven't even seen before. We'll talk about how stacked the roster is. Main event times. How many different wrestling promotions have you worked for where any of these matches could certainly have been a main event?